Today, our friends Camera and Shifly are going to face a challenge that I proposed. We have 30 minutes to make the best possible edit on the same music. We have 2 rounds, and the rules are simple. Don't use presets, all styles are allowed, and we have to merge our edits at the end of the 2 rounds to make an entire video. It won't be easy for us because you'll see that in 30 minutes, it's not even enough to do something clean enough. Now that I have explained the concept of the video, our 2 participants will now proceed with the challenge they will face. Now the question is, who will have done the best edit?
To begin with, I chose to create a fairly well-known style called the MoGraph with a candy theme. My goal was to create something colorful, dynamic, and pleasant to look at. Before starting, I divided my work into 2 parts: decoration and effects. First, I wanted to build a good visual base, and then add the different effects to make the rendering more lively. I chose this style because I think the MoGraph works very well with a candy universe. The colors, shapes, and animations create a dynamic and modern look that's easy to watch. But well, as you can see, there have been times when I was completely lost. Honestly, I didn't even know what to do. And it's not as if I spent 2 hours on background eraser. Finally, I tried to find a good balance between the decoration and the effects so that the video remains fluid without being too busy while highlighting the theme. But, well, 30 minutes for a decoration that takes 3 minutes to ask if I am really an editor or a gay. Anyway, it was lame.
Okay, so for this part, I decided to do MoGraph 2 because I think it matches the music and that it was easier for me. For the colors, I decided to focus on black and white because my character Gito is in a manga version, so I should match the colors. I had an idea in mind, so I wanted to try to make it happen, but in a simplified version because I don't have much time. I have already prepared the equipment, so I will save a lot of time thanks to that. Here I wanted to put black bars facing left to make a stylish look, then put Gito left to put the next materials and put the last things. Here I added a tree for a slightly Japanese style, then manga panels to accentuate the Japanese vibe and liven it all up to make them come alive. But that's just the first scene. You'll see that for the second scene. It's as if my creativity had gone to look for milk in another world. Here I noticed that something was missing, so I decided to put Geto's name in kanji to add more style to the scene. So I then animated it to make it beautiful. I wasn't proud of the result, but we're doing with what we had, since we don't have much time. For the second scene, you'll see that it's so simple that I ask myself, am I an editor or a dumbass man with a tung saw her instead of a brain? So here I put a black background with the lyrics on it and some white dots to add a bit of style, because I'm a guy who likes to add style in these edits. Then I animated all this with a circular effect, like the old TVs at the time, which gives it a pretty beautiful look, I think. It looks like I'm doing an ad for a glasses company, bro. Brother, why is my text lag? If I have to leave it like that, I think it will be the worst edit-a-light motion I've ever made honestly in my life. But yeah, you will see that the bug will finally be fixed.
Now it's camera's turn. We will see if he can cook something better.
I decided to use the 30 minutes I had left to quickly redo the first part because honestly, it was catastrophic. So yeah, I didn't change my style. I'm still sticking with the same one. At this point, I was fighting for my life against the clock like bro thinks he's the final boss. Then I moved on to the second part. And for this one, I actually had an idea in mind, but time, like men love men. So I had to lock in and do whatever I could as fast as possible. And honestly, I should probably stop making edits if I'm going to spend 30 minutes just decorating them instead of actually editing. Like, why am I spending 30 minutes choosing a decoration that stays on screen for 0.7 seconds, bro? Nobody care about this shit. Anyway, I did what I could with the time I had. And I really hope this edit goes hard, because if it doesn't, I'm actually uninstalling my brain. Enjoy, I guess.
Time to Shifly to cook something. Majestic.
Okay, well, to be honest, I had no idea what I wanted to do, so I decided to go with the flow and believe in my capacities. So I wanted to do MoGraph because it was simpler for me, it goes perfectly with the music, and it's easy to watch. Here, I wanted to add text and shapes to then animate them, and by the way, put in a bit of very simple decoration, because I remind you that we don't have much time to do it. Then I wanted to put a circle to make the ball that bounced on the words, but I didn't always understand how people do it. So I do it thanks to my knowledge, but you'll see that the result is quite ugly for the shot, but we have no choice. Then for the next scene, I wanted to make a sky with clouds and a sun because it went well with the lyrics of the music, but if it's not too consistent with what I'm doing, there's still an idea. Now I'll leave you with this part.